Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix 1. And so I got up this morning. Before I'd had any coffee, I looked at the sets and I thought, all right, finally, our 95 Masters. And then I opened the sets and I had to wipe my eyes. But no, it was really this. So, look, let me start by saying this. Depending on what lineup you're using and depending upon what your OVR is for your lineup, one or more of these cards might be helpful to you. But when considered in light of the cards we have had access to, really none of these make any sense to me. So to have waited 3 days for this was, pretty much a disappointment. I think they should get they should pick a committee of 5 heavily involved players who would vote on the position and game style, and then just let the team determine who the card is, because there is this disconnect that between the team and the users of the game that was there, and then it kind of went away 5 promos in a row, and then we get to the playoff promos, and it's almost like the playoff promos are the side promos, and the side promos they're doing are the pay to win side promos are like the main promos, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because if you're a basketball fan, there is nothing about the playoffs that is a side deal, right? It's the main deal. So, yeah. So let's go to the app. We're going to do a playoff theme lineup, gameplay. I was going to put Crowder in there, but I mean, he's just, I don't know. Don't like the card. This is not an optimal lineup by any means. I had to rebuy Middleton from the auction house just to get a small forward in there. So, yeah. All these power forwards, you know what needs a higher OVR power forward? Strategic. We've got 293s on strategic, and then we drop down to a 92. Yeah. So let's start a search. If we didn't with this lineup, I apologize. I meant to. I don't have great expectations for this lineup's gameplay. Look, let's look at the finesse lineup. So Bogdanovich, might make sense, but because he's a 95, but he doesn't exactly have great shooting stats. I didn't take him. I got 94 Booker. A lot of people don't. This is the upgradable playoff card. But if you're a finesse player, I guarantee you probably got Carter. And then what other cards have we had access to? Well, here we got, this 94. T-Mac. So finesse shooting guard didn't make much sense at all. Then we go to our power lineup. I've got Simons in here for his boosted team. So let's just go ahead, and I did take Holiday just because maybe he will help us sometime down the road. I put Holiday in, I should stay at 100. And if I put 994 Luka in, I suspect I will stay at 100. So, yeah, no help there, right? So let's take the boost and put Simons back in. Power forward. This is the ultimate head scratcher of this deal. We've got a 96 Dirk. We've got a 92 Giannis that gives plus 40 boost to position. So that's more like a 95 anyway. And then we've got a 95 Harris. If you play the live pass at all, you got him or are about to get him, you know, so I can put Harris in there. I'm still 100. You have access potentially to a 95 power forward Randall in the combine deal. And that will keep us at 100. That's not going to change anything. I mean, bench card at best, and then Crowder. If you got Dirk, then Crowder is a bench card, and so none of this does any good, right? So I might as well take the boost, right? Just like with Simons. And then a 95 power center, a 95 power center. Well, we've got 96. We've had access to 96 Russell, 96 Wilt. So let's put Boogie in there. That doesn't change anything, of course. And in fact, we can go all the way down to this 93 Eaton, who has some boost, and we should stay at 100 too. So the cards are there. They're on the auction house. They're available. You could have gotten them in the promo. You can get them in the auction house. That just make basically all these cards, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, given the cards we've had access to, it just makes them pointless. All right, let's see what we got in Showdown. All right, what are we, a 99? So we're going to play against a 97 with our themed playoff lineup. So these are all cards that have been available throughout the playoffs thing. And he's got some good cards. He's got Jay Crowder in there. Let's compare primary stats. Now, I don't know how boosted his is. Not very much. Is he using a power coach here? No. Oh, he's got Nash. So obviously we're more boosted, right? But just look at that. So yeah, don't get that at all. All right, how much time? Good. So we're gonna play. I'm gonna give a final rating to the promo, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. Let's play. Aight. So we're gonna go to Booker and see if oh man, can't get him to the hole. Layup counts just as much as a dunk does. Nice steal by Nash for 3. Don't you dare. All right. Well, we might as well shoot with Middleton, right? He's got a good boost from Bird, but oof, not much there either. Wow. Boogie just got 2 rebounds over. I think he has Yao, but Yao's rebounding is horrible, so disappointing. Another steal by Nash, which is good to see. Misses the shot, which is shocking to see. Nash again. He's not going to miss this one, though. So we're off to an all right start, eh? No. It's contested, but it goes in. Who's over here? I want Booker. for 3. Wow, Jay Crowder got a rebound. And Dirk just creamed him, although this is potentially problematic now since they changed the way these inbound passes work. It's usually a pretty easy 3 or an easy 2. That was an unusual version. They'll usually go in the paint. And Nash continues to hit and hit and hit. Come on, man. Curry, you out of bounds. See if we can get a quick 2 for 1 here. Oh, nuts. Go in. He wasn't stopped. He wasn't stopped. There's the steal. All right. This one will be better. 21 points. So yeah, that lineup played all right, but again, we had a 2 OVR advantage, right? So actually, the first thing that happened this morning was I get up and I go to the news and I'm like, where's the cards? Where's the cards? Where's the cards? I mean, these are the ones you can upgrade, like I got Booker. And then I saw the set, so I opened it with 1 token. And the other bizarre thing is, they flashed and showed us beforehand, hey, here's the 495s. And I haven't figured out how you can get 4. There's only 3 tokens in the progression. And so I don't know. I could only take 3. Not that it really matters, right? For the cards that they gave us. So how are we going to rate this promo? Because we can rate it now, right? This one, conference finals. All right. If Nash was not the Grandmaster in this promo, I would give it like a C. Well, if Nash wasn't involved, I'd give it a D. If it was just those 4 95s, I'd give it a D on a grade scale, right? But Nash is an A, without a doubt. So I guess that probably averages out to a solid C, right? Maybe a C minus. And that's about where I'd put this thing. We had glitched sets. Let's just see something here real quick. Let's go to the second one and just see what lineup. Okay, they fixed that. So at least now it's pulling up the right lineup, and this is the one I have that has boosted cards on the bench. So they fixed that. Good on EA for fixing that and fixing it pretty promptly. Doesn't change the grade, right? Because it shouldn't have been broken on deploy in the first place. Every single promo we get is broken on deploy. Something's messed up. Maybe not broken. Let's just say messed up, right? Yeah. So the playoff promos are really kind of supposed to be the height of the season, and these haven't been, and these just haven't been. I mean, round two. I mean, Dirk is a great card, and you know Kyrie's all right, but I mean that was it. That was it for the second round. Dirk and Kyrie, and then you know the play-in ones and the first round ones were, you know, whatever. So again, I'm just gonna say it. It feels like, right? It feels like the playoffs is just this sort of secondary background thing that's going on now. And the primary things that are going on now are um, the 5-day promos, the primarily, you know, pay to play promos. Um, and that doesn't make any sense to me at all, because I think most of us who play this game are fairly rabid fans of the NBA, and when it's playoff time, man, nothing takes a back seat to the playoffs. So the playoffs should be front and center. The playoff masters should be better than anything else, and it's just they're not delivering. So yeah, C minus. Without Nash, it's a D. You know, you don't even graduate. So all right, guys, I got nothing else to say. There is nothing else to say, except I'm disappointed with those cards. But I hope that there's a bunch of you that are going to find, you know, good use for the one or two or maybe even three of those that you ultimately get to claim. And if that's the case, you know, then I'm happy for you, right? For me, I'm not happy about this for me, but and I know a lot of other guys who are doing a lot of head scratching. So anyway, with that, guys, we are out of here. I do have to go to work today, and peace out.